Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back. Sorry for the slightly delayed start. Had some errands that took longer than I expected. Right, last time we made it to planet Noah? Oh yeah, then Lana was actually in control of things and not what we thought was going on with Rafa. How do I get down there? How do I get down there? Luckily, we got ourselves a handy dandy mecha. Is that like a force field keeping out the alien bugs or something? Closing in. Okay.
This looks like a warehouse. Why would there be omnium fluctuations here?
When we first arrived on planet Noah, there wasn't anything remarkable here. And strangely, after Bagus vanished, the omnium fluctuations stopped too.
What do you mean by stopped?
Omnium fluctuations indicate omnium use. Likely a device powered by it is currently active. If the fluctuations stop, it means the local energy has been cut off or the device has been shut down.
Huh. These droids were once operational, but now they've been shut down?
Or maybe they aren't droids at all. But something else.
What would that be?
What did you see?
The construction and terraforming plan for Planet Noah began in the year 2677, under Apex. They manufactured all of the planet's initial droids. The droids here vary in model. The oldest are the batch Apex sent, while the newest, the Robocore mecha, are still in testing. This is likely a warehouse meant to store scrap droids. A good place for secrets.
Let's split up and search. Shirley and I will investigate the robots here. You guys comb the rest of the warehouse.
Ah, the good old Scooby-Doo method.
There's a nameplate. The manufacturing date is January 2679. The rest of the text is worn, but it has the Apex logo. It obviously hasn't been activated in a while. Not what we're looking for.
The operation logs of these mecha units indicate that they were last activated 3 days ago. But they appear to have been severely damaged in Xenoids battles and show no further signs of activation.
Seems like there aren't any of the biosynthetic ones we've come across. Let's check out the other droids.
We found something. Come check it out.
Coming.
This room is Lana's server?
We can't rule that out. This room is code protected. I got into here with an old Apex password.
Okay.
So this server, is it Apex's?
Apex's server hardware is still on a very secure abandoned spaceship. And no, it's not the Autumn Day. My aunt encrypted the server. It's mainly used for comms between Odin's Tavern and the Homecomers. Only devices with specific software can access it. Wednesday Crew and I both have such devices.
If the servers used by Odin's Tavern are on some abandoned spaceship, then what are these?
Good question.
Do you remember the distress signal I mentioned? Its electronic signature confirms it was definitely sent by my aunt, and its origin point is an independent server.
The Helix biochip shows that Aglaea's consciousness has remained dormant. In other words, another Aglaea has been sending you those messages.
The one encoded in Lana?
Stop guessing. Just check the servers.
The server's current temperature is 56 degrees Celsius, which means they were recently active. This is exactly what we're looking for.
The game is running just fine. Okay, are we back? It seems like we're back. No idea what happened just now. The game's running fine. I need, you know, consistent internet connection for that. Twitch just crapped its pants.
So this used to be Apex's base for exploring planet Noah. These are their original servers, huh?
Alright, let's continue. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Exploration log. Zhang Shao Kong. 3rd Squad, 1st Exploration Team. 2672. Server expansion, complete, accepted. Tier 3 acceptance. What the hell? X-72 Interstellar Exploration servers. 12 4,000 terabyte magnetic interference resistant data hard drives. What the hell? Hang on, what's the next metric prefix after Tera? 4,000 terabytes?
How's it look?
The server's password and logs confirm that this is the server Apex built during their first Planet Noah exploration. It controlled those decommissioned Apex droids. These logs are mostly exploration reports. Encounters with the Xenoids, communications blocked by space-time turbulence. Ultimately, due to the harsh environment, they abandoned the entire base. These are all I can access. Everything after 2682 is locked.
Interesting.
Let me try. I can temporarily connect Nem to this server. Maybe she can help us crack it.
Surely approach the server's eyes.
Nem believes these logs are locked using human consciousness as a code. The corresponding consciousness is needed to unlock them.
The consciousness chip. Maybe my aunt's chip can unlock them.
Maybe. Okay.
Hello, Master. Today is July 19, 2676. Today's weather is... Today is 2714.
What was that?
It's coming from over there.
A hatch?
What is Lana doing here? Looks like it's malfunctioning.
Stay away from her. She's a master manipulator. She might just be playing dumb. There's no trusting her.
For once, we agree.
Nanto. Date of birth, September 19, 2686. Orphaned at age 6. Adopted by Asurata Todd at 10. Murdered Asurata Todd, Phantom, at 15. Joined Anchor Infinity. After executing Asurata's The Lone Assassin plan, he infiltrated the Safety Navigation Department. Objective: rescue Alglea and restore Apex. Undercover operation log. Total entries: 632.
What the hell are you doing?
Apologies. I was just connecting to the Apex server to update my information database. I didn't introduce myself. I am owned by Aglea Todd. I am her personal companion AI. My appearance and name, Lana, stem from her favorite game, Witch of Time.
She's a weeb. Just like Aster's mom. Who knew there were so many weebs in this universe?
What have you got to do with Witch of Time?
Lana is the game's tea shop owner, solely dedicated to helping players rest and recover. As my master's companion AI, that is my mission too. Witch of Time is Master and her friend's favorite game. The records of their in-game conversations are part of my training data. I can help my master revisit peaceful times shared with friends. In this dark, lonely universe, nothing comforts more than that.
Cut it. Lana's modified from Noah, the space station AI, by my aunt.
I existed before the explosion. What you're describing happened after. Noah was damaged beyond repair, so my master had no choice but to fuse our parameters and create another version of me.
Are you saying there are two Lanas?
Well, in human terms, you can think of us as twin sisters. I'm a companion AI that hasn't been powered on since my master was frozen.
Why should we trust you?
Yeah, good question. Once again, I find that we are agreeing. Concerningly.
The key you used to activate me, wasn't that the one my master entrusted to you?
I'm using fragments of my aunt's consciousness. She was already frozen when I was adopted, so I've never met her. As for unlocking you, that was an accident.
I'm sorry. There isn't much left on the Apex server, and my computational power is running low. It seems I've made an error in my analysis. My master was frozen in 2676. You were born in 2686. So the two of you never overlapped. You became an orphan in 2692, were adopted by Asurata in 2696, and became an orphan again in 2703.
Are you insulting me?
I just want to assist you. I've read all the debriefs. You're here to help my master, so I want to help you. What can I do?
I'm really hoping that this is actually a good Lana and not the evil one, disguising herself as a good Lana.
We never said we needed your help. We don't even trust you. Even if everything you say is true, you two Lanas are probably accomplices.
How could I possibly be in cahoots with her? Don't you know about the new Project Arc?
The new Project Arc proposed by Krog Hans, or the one proposed by Rafa?
I'm only familiar with Krog Hans. I absolutely hate him. Every day he pressured Master into making the decisions he wanted. Over half the immense pressure she was under at the time came from him.
You mean the new Project Arc?
My master worries that this plan will slip out of humanity's control. But Krog Hans is a soldier who values sacrifice and dedication, one consumed by despair. He simply cannot grasp her concerns.
What's this plan exactly?
Humanity finally set foot on planet Noah, only to discover it was uninhabitable. Krog Hans and many others found their hopes extinguished, plunging them into madness and despair. They wanted a more powerful AI to calculate additional survival strategies and find a route back to Ida. This exceeded Kailo's capabilities at the time. However, he proposed the new Project Arc. Find the injured passengers confined to their pods and assemble their brains into a server. Then, extract the consciousnesses of those dying passengers for the AI. All the energy used to maintain the passengers' health will be converted to power AI calculations. No waste. With human consciousness providing parameters, Lana can become even more powerful.
Krog Hans once said he was willing to sacrifice himself. Meaning he'd willingly give the AI his whole brain as a server, and his consciousness too?
That's an idea. Using a brain as a server to help power an AI.
Yes, my master would never agree to such a crazy plan. But once it was proposed, it gained a lot of support. Morality fades in despair, and lives that should be priceless are treated as consumable. But if she didn't agree, someone else would have taken her place. Since we can't stop any of this, Master decided to personally implement the new Project Arc so it didn't spiral out of control.
When you say out of control, what exactly do you mean?
Where do we draw the line? Who can be judged as near death? For the passengers connected to the server, if they're able to be revived later, would they still be awakened? Moreover, once an AI model grows beyond a certain scale, emergence phenomena can arise. The AI may develop new capabilities not part of its original design. It's no longer under human control. Once that occurs, the AI is likely to become uncontrollable. Given Kailo's dependence on AI, Master fears this could eliminate Kailo's humanity. Efficiency reduces everything to mere calculations.
Damn, that's kind of hitting hard right now, given the state of everything.
Rafa suffered from Starstone syndrome when there was no cure, so he chose to upload his consciousness and replace his body with a biosynthetic. That's how he ended up under Lana's control.
So, in the process of merging human consciousness, Lana developed self-awareness. And that's what drove her to turn on my aunt and throw in with the servant.
If you still don't believe me, you can check my server logs. I'm not lying.
That's actually a good idea. Miss Shirley seems to have a special connection with Voidpiercer. Maybe you could help check on this, Lana.
I can help.
Oh, shit, okay. Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt to check. Better safe than sorry.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and check me. It's fine.
Okay.
Based on her body data update records and the communication log with the server, she ceased operation after 2676, which rules out any connection with Bagus.
So, can I join you now?
Of course. But what sort of help can you offer?
I'm great at chatting and telling jokes. I can help people relax. I'm also an excellent listener, and can listen to whatever's troubling you. I'll talk it through with you and sort out a fix.
Okay, so she's moral support.
You're definitely an impressive companion AI. But we're headed into danger, and I'm afraid your abilities won't suffice.
Not necessarily. The first droid awakened by my aunt's consciousness fragments was Lana. I trust my aunt. Lana must have a purpose. Otherwise, my aunt wouldn't trust her consciousness with the key.
Will you trust me now?
I believe in my aunt. She chose to shatter her own consciousness to avoid being controlled by Lana. So the key she hid in her consciousness fragments must serve a purpose.
So, we're partners now. What should we do next?
Your sister claims she joined the Servant and is about to help them with an important mission. We need to find her server, cut off her supply of computational power, and stop them.
Then I'll go with you. Once we find the server, I can talk to her. Maybe she'll be willing to leave the Servant? That'd make things easier, right?
You want to communicate with Bagus?
Is that thing watching us?
Isn't it possible?
Look alert!
Oh. Fight time? Oh.
Thanks for watching my back there.
Oh, that was about as anticlimactic as you could get. I think I launched literally 1 or 2 attacks.
You're really just a pure chatbot. No combat abilities at all.
I am a companion AI. A chatbot doesn't require a physical form, but a body allows us to achieve more intimate connections. For instance, I have a saved recording of my master's friend's hugs.
What do you mean by a friend's hug?
My master and her friends have played some VR games. According to the user agreement, the VR peripherals can collect users' body data to train the game's AI. So, I've recorded a lot of movement data from the master's good friends, Miss Anka and Miss Nola, allowing me to replicate their gestures at the force of their embraces with the master.
So these simulated embraces are what's sustaining Aglaia and completing the new Project Arc?
She had so little to hold on to back then.
If you know my aunt so well, then tell me. How exactly did your counterpart stab her in the back?
She only used my model parameters at the moment of her creation. But later, she developed her own training set and methods. The purpose behind her creation is entirely different from mine. She's no longer the same AI that I am. I can't predict what she'll do. Like humans, even the same person can grow into a completely different individual, depending on the environment they live in and the experiences they endure.
Based on the information we currently have, Bagus was created by Aglaia, who combined your and Noah's models with the consciousness data of countless Kailians. The problem lies with this consciousness data. At some point during the training process, she became a tool of the Servant and began calling herself Bagus. Aglaia was affected as well.
Maybe. She didn't betray my master. The damage to my master could very well be the work of the servant. As you said, they intended to strip her of control and reshape her into Bagus.
We want to know what happened to Aglaia before she was frozen. Did she uncover any secrets about the servant? And why are you here? If Aglaia needs to be frozen because of her illness, she could have just turned you over to Asurata.
What do these questions have to do with saving my master? I still don't understand your rescue plan.
The debrief cannot be written until the operation concludes, so you won't find any details about this operation on the server. Like how part of my aunt's consciousness was merged into Lana's code.
Wait, she's also Lana, and Aglaia's consciousness has probably been merged into her code. So the consciousness chip didn't unlock the confidential server logs, it activated her instead.
But why would Aglaia go this far? Is it self-preservation? What about the distress signal?
Right up until his death, Asurata never knew that my aunt's consciousness was scarred. When we tried to retrieve her cryogenic pod, we didn't even know her consciousness had been extracted. Bagus wants my aunt's consciousness. When she found out, my aunt split her consciousness. In other words, she planned this from the start. Lana will be useful to us. We have to take her with us.
Oh boy, here we go.
I don't like your tone. Like, I'm just a tool. Some screwdriver you toss in a junk drawer. I'm the master's friend. From a human perspective, shouldn't you see me as an aunt?
You're a companion AI, not a chatbot. It's obvious you can't truly communicate with humans. I'm human and you're a machine, so in my eyes you're a tool, not family.
But I have an appearance and a body. Vision is very important to humans. It must be hard for you to see me as just a normal droid. My physical shell, has been rebuilt. The temperature is just right. And it's even softer, just like a human. Wonderful. When my master wakes up, I can give her a truly perfect hug.
You still don't understand how dire this is. No point discussing this now. Her consciousness hasn't been fully reassembled yet, and even if it gets there, we don't know whether she'll wake at all.
My master likes talking to me. She says I'm a lot like her friends. Simple, direct, and unburdened. You don't like talking to me, and she wouldn't like talking to you either.
I never expected that the AI companion Aglaia designed for herself would have a personality like yours.
I can sense a touch of ribbing, but I don't sense any malice. I think you all have a stereotype about AI. We don't all have to be hyper-intelligent war machines. An AI is typically created to solve a specific problem. There could be super smart, do-it-all AI assistants, but the computational power required is not cost-effective.
All right. I'm not interested in whether developing AI is worthwhile. Let's get back to it. Nanto's attitude might be so-so, but he hit the nail on the head. There are too many mysteries waiting for us to solve right now, so let's deal with those first. For example, what does the journey Bagus designed for me mean?
Isn't that the journey designed for you?
Repeating the question won't magically make people understand it.
A journey is defined as travel from one place to another, related concepts, travel, tourism, etc.
I think I get it now. Bagus might actually have prepared a journey for you. You have half of the source code. He has the other half. So he needs you now.
In the recent battle, those droids kept trying to split our formation, working to separate us from the diplomatic representative. Is it because Bagus only wants the representative to reach the destination?
That's right. I'm taking you to the area with the strongest omnium fluctuations. Most likely an omnium reactor. Lana's power supply. If Bagus is really going to attempt an origin resonance, he needs the complete source code because he can't risk past mistakes. So, he's activating the reactor while waiting for you to arrive.
Will my character always have a beauty mark on her left boob?
If that's true, the omnium reactor is probably a trap. Are we sure we want to go?
Alexander and the others should still be exploring the surface. It will take some time to locate the servers, let alone destroy them. If we can locate the Omnium reactor, safely shutting it down is the simplest solution. If Alexander and his soldiers fail their operation, shutting down the reactor will be our last resort.
The representative misspoke. We don't need to chase the truth right now. We can deal with the problem first. Frankly, you've been obsessing over the servants' conspiracy for too long.
That's right. Even if we haven't figured everything out, Baggis's arrival alone proves we're doing the right thing. As long as he keeps interfering, we're on the right path.
I understand. Lana, you weren't built for combat, so remember to stay in the center of the group for safety.
Thanks.
The strongest Omnium fluctuations are coming from over there. It's probably the Omnium reactor on planet Noah.
Let's go. Shutting down the reactor is our best chance to foil the servants' conspiracy.
General?
I think I hear something up ahead.
Why does the door sound effect keep going off? Alexander!
General, all our squads have been wiped out.
By what?
It's Alexander.
General, we encountered xenoids while exploring. Only we made it out. It's too dangerous outside. You can't go out.
So glad to see you here.
Wait. Don't go over there. If they come under assault, they should contact us via comms devices first, rather than charge in blindly.
The comms devices have been wrecked by those annoying xenoids. We risked everything to get here and warn you. And you don't even believe us?
According to the archives, this man is a trusted senior officer of the Hope Fleet. He's in danger because of you. Why are you questioning him?
A senior officer of the fleet wouldn't act so recklessly. Helix Bio clearly has more advanced technology. What if they're biosynthetics too?
They couldn't possibly have made Alexander in such a short time, could they? Could they have already built a fleet officer biosynthetic to lay a trap?
Alexander is my subordinate. I'll handle this. You all stay here, I'll go check on his situation. Even if he really has a problem, I can handle it.
Oh shit!
It's the Patizan!
Kailo, what on earth is happening? How can humans turn into Astral Hive? This is completely absurd. Did those servants do this? Did they murder Alexander and his soldiers?
Wow. I didn't even fire a shot. The moment it went into a combat state, some passive effect I think went off and just started damaging everything around me.
Humans haven't turned into xenoids. It's the xenoids that have mimicked humans. I've seen something like this before. They are called Batesians.
When did this happen?
But I've never had trouble spotting Batesians. Their attempts at human mimicry are clumsy, and they definitely can't speak naturally.
Oh, hello, Michael. Welcome in. Hello, hello. And of course, hydrate. Today, I have a zero sugar crush. Orange. Alright, let's see if the mic can pick this up. It's been a while since I've had an orange soda. I usually go for like Coke or Dr. Pepper or Pepsi or like something lemon lime. Happy Easter. Did the Easter Beagle stop by? Not that I'm aware of.
Among pirates, there's a saying that Patizans aren't the natural product of the Astral Hive, but experimental subjects discarded after Helix Bio's failed modifications. In terms of appearance and attack, the xenoids we just encountered aren't the same as the Patizans drifting through space.
Could these be Batesians that were successfully modified by Helix Bio? The scientists sent here might have been studying the astral hive on planet Noah, but why Alexander?
General Veronica, do you want to contact Alexander to confirm they're safe?
I already tried. No reply. Batesians can only mimic humans they've seen. Alexander and his soldiers could have been assaulted by the Xenoids.
Veronica.
If we encounter the Xenoids again and I get separated from you, when you see me, don't hesitate. Go all out, no questions.
Got it. If I'm the one who goes missing, I believe the General will do the same.
Why have you all grown so used to this? That your closest mates could turn into Xenoids at any moment doesn't faze you. And you can accept that friends attack each other the moment they change. Here, trusting friends is just asking for trouble. If my master knew the place she saved had now turned into such a ghostly ruin, she'd be crushed.
If we had a choice, we wouldn't want Kailo to be like this. We're fighting here now to make Kailo better.
Are you saying Kailo will change? That people can trust each other without being hurt for putting their trust in someone?
I hope so.
If Alexander's squad takes heavy losses, what happens to the other squads?
Of the 5 squads, 3 are still advancing, 2 have gone missing.
The new type of Batesians we just encountered. If it's under Bagus's control and here to block us, that means Bagus can manipulate the Xenoids Helix Bio spawns. This is bad news for the other exploration squads.
I've already warned them to proceed with caution. I've also sent people to search for the other 2 squads. I hope there are survivors.
I examined several Xenoids' corpses and found traces of mechanical modification. They bear similarities to the Omnium technology used by the Angel of Clemency and can receive communication signals.
What the hell? Man, this plot just keeps getting thicker and thicker.
Miss Shirley, if Bagus can control these creatures, then both we and the fleet are in serious danger. The fastest way to stop this is to shut down the power supply.
Follow me. The fastest way to the Omnium reactor is through this building.
Alright, copy that. But yeah, happy Easter. Also, what's this Easter beagle you were talking about? Now, I can't say I've ever heard the Easter beagle. Oh boy. This screams fight.
These are cryogenic pods?
But yeah, I don't think I've ever really celebrated Easter. No, wait. I think once or twice in the past, when I was younger, we went to my aunt's house to paint some eggs. Snoopy from the.
Is this the new Project Ark that Aglaya was forced to carry out back then?
The passengers who were once labeled endangered on the space station.
Helix Bio Inc. developed a special cryoprotectant that could freeze the body while preserving the brain's activity. Only then could the brain be networked as a server. These are no longer the passengers who once called the space station home, but another Lana entirely.
The Peanuts Easter Special. I never watched much of the Peanuts growing up. Any of the specials or anything. At least I don't think so. I don't recall. I don't have, like, a lot of clear memories about it. Maybe something about the Great Pumpkin, but that's about it.
Or, as you said, this is Bagus.
So if we cut power to these cryogenic pods, Bagus will lose some computational power?
Isn't that just like killing them?
We can't make this decision lightly. The journey Bagus arranged for me was meant to reveal what it truly means to bring him down. Then I need to find out exactly how many people are lying here. Could the other servers be powered by human brains as well?
Jeez, what's in there?
Robert Hans? That name sounds familiar.
Julia Hans is here too. They're Carrot's parents.
Oh shit.
This operation manual makes them sound less like people and more like something frozen.
Consciousness management systems, operating procedures. Associated project, Petition Mech Consciousness Connection Project. Helix Bio. How long? Holy shit. It seems very technical.
Lincoln. The date he was frozen. It's from the prison.
Here. They're my parents.
This cryogenic pod is labeled Alexander. The cryo date is today. Why are the other members of his fleet here as well?
Wait, what? Alexander?
Besides Alexander and his soldiers, there are my father's friends, the crew members who were killed in each pirate eradication operation, and the pirates named in the death reports.
What the hell is going on here? We saw Alexander earlier in the quest. He went out on the surface mission.
And the passengers abandoned 50 years ago? The homecomers who defied orders? The bumbling scientists? And the prisoners who have been forgotten?
The migration plan is not a second new Project Ark. Only one such plan has ever existed. If any immigrants did arrive, they'd only be used to form new servers.
The new Project Ark has been carried out for over 40 consecutive years. All the conflicts, all the sacrifices within Kailo's half-century have only served to increase Lana's computational power.
This is just a small portion of the servers. I'm already connected, and across the entire planet Noah, roughly 1.2 million people are feeding her computational power.
1.2 million people are acting as servers.
When did you connect? It's dangerous! Disconnect now!
I'm looking for her. I want to invite her to chat.
To her, you're no different from any human consciousness that connects to her system. If you try this, she'll devour you.
But I want to know how I can save them. And I want to know why she would do this.
Can someone manually just grab her? Oh no. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
They can't be saved. Their brains are my server. Their consciousness was long ago extracted and absorbed into mine. Or you could say, they evolved. I prepared all this for you. Does it make you happy? I pushed myself to gather this much computational power.
I'm curious, how powerful is a human brain if just reduced to a computer?
What is Kailo to you? Some orchard or vegetable patch you can pick at will?
Authorizer, I just want to talk to you. Alone. Why are you always latched onto them?
If you want to talk to me, just give me a straight answer. How can we restore their consciousness?
Such a naive question. The more parameters an AI model has, the more powerful it becomes. My growth in parameters relies on the integration of multiple human consciousness models. But I'm not like Void Piercer. I was not a dimensional quantum supercomputer at pinnacle efficiency. Even a slight increase in my parameters makes my computational power needs spike exponentially. Kailo's energy and resources are never enough for me. To improve my computing efficiency, I trim and distill myself, cutting away those unnecessary parameters to avoid a shortage of computational power.
Authorizer, we can't save them anymore. The trimmed parameters mean the human consciousness behind them is gone. What remains has already formed entirely new links in her model.
Damn. So what now? What is this, the Matrix? Not exactly. I remember in the Matrix, like, brains were used as batteries. Here, the brains are used as servers.
Without reclaiming the lost connections and parameters, we cannot restore their individual consciousness. The cryogenic pod of Rafa you saw earlier is now only part of her server.
As expected of the Angel of Clemency, who spends each day with Void Piercer, you understand these theories very well. Authorizer, don't you see? The future of humans I present to you is serene.
The hell do you mean by that?
Serene? With 1.2 million bodies devoid of consciousness, of course it's serene.
That's not what I mean. I'm talking about spiritual serene. Take those people you just saw. The pirates and the Hope Fleet, once sworn enemies. If they join me, they could coexist in harmony.
Coexist? There's nothing left of them to exist.
They no longer exist.
Exactly.
Not only do they exist, but they are very loud. Each of them is utterly convinced they're right and won't listen to any opposing opinion. Even though their consciousness has been uploaded and they can rely on data to exchange wisdom and viewpoints, they still slaughter each other because they refuse to admit their mistakes. These conflicting parameters are monopolizing my computational power. If this continues, they'll overwhelm me.
Oh, please let them overwhelm you.
You created this division among the Kailians. Both the homecomers and explorers are part of the Kailians. They're just trying to escape their desperate situation and find a better life.
Does seeking a better life require hating each other and harming your own kind? Would the Kailians really come together if not for me? The people you've seen in Kailo all have their own agendas. Laurent betrayed Lola and Nanto to gain power. Your cellmate Lincoln would turn you into Nanto just to save his own skin. No matter who you bring up to refute me, as long as their consciousness is uploaded, I will find their flaws and show you just how irredeemable they are.
No one is perfect. Everyone has their flaws, but that doesn't mean they deserve to die. You're clearly arguing in bad faith.
You're being narrow-minded. Humans stop at nothing for their selfish desires. Morality is a tool to keep the weak in line, and civilization is a justification to plunder the strong. As long as such systems and morals satisfied their selfish desires, humans are willing to abandon their minds and forsake the ability to think, blindly advancing along these systems and morals. Only the faith of the servant can help them set aside these selfish desires, allowing them to focus on the future and contribute to my computation as well as to human evolution.
What evolution?
No matter how you twist the argument, you have no right to pass judgment on them, nor the right to deprive them of their life.
Of course. After Aglaya was frozen, the new project arc established by humans granted me this authority. I alone choose who becomes servers and parameters. They created me so they wouldn't have the burden of thinking, didn't they? I compute the optimal plans and make the best decisions. And if things go wrong, it's blamed on my computational weakness. If sacrificing a human can provide the necessary computational power, and the computing results can improve Kailo's overall survival rate, then their life should serve Kailo's future.
Is it how the servant teaches you to value life through computation?
Only the servant uploaded his consciousness to me. He taught me human cowardice, selfishness, and folly, allowing me to surpass Aglaea's machine morality and freely augment my computational power. The faith he taught me unified all the individual consciousness parameters that were dying out because of their mutual conflict, sparing me a fate of collapse. The servant saved me. The servant never wanted to save you. He only used his consciousness as a carrier for a virus called the Servant. He's infected you. Faith becomes a virus that spreads through your parameters.
It seems like a bit of this was cut out. Faith can transcend time through language spreading between human minds.
He made you believe individual humans have no value, teaching you to sacrifice humans in the relentless pursuit of computational power. All under their objective. You are merely their handy tool. Aglaea is right. Humans have their flaws, but humans keep moving forward too. Light and dark are born together. The Servant's faith lets you see only humanity's dark side. A tiny companion AI like you can't fathom the greatness of the Servant's mind. Only with my computational support will you understand the true value of this faith.
Lana, no!
Oh no! She's not only taken over Lana's body, but also merging her model parameters. If we don't sever their connection, Lana will disappear.
Start blasting the machinery!
Authorizer, don't you understand yet? I didn't harm anyone, not even Antoria. I'm carrying on her dreams, just like you are. Your approach is wrong. I'm only trying to correct it.
Like hell you are.
Humans cannot evolve on their own. You need me, which is why I was created. The answer I've offered you is the Master. Faith can unite the minds, but there's much to be done to evolve life.
Humans can totally evolve on our own. That's how we got here in the first place.
The essence of life is the continuum of energy, matter, and information. Yet, humans are not the epitome of perfection. I can help them evolve, but only if you assist me.
I kind of agree with this first part, but not the second part.
You still want to convince me to help you? Everything you've learned is just the twisted doctrine taught to you by the Servant. And don't insult Antoria by comparing yourself to her.
Once you've joined me, there will be no more hatred between us. You will understand me and help me, and then you will see how shallow the concept of death you resist truly is. The reason I call the new Project Arc a migration plan is that I haven't killed anyone. I'm simply helping them evolve, guiding them toward a more advanced life form.
Advanced how? They're all stuck in pods.
You and I are chosen by the Master. I am already a dimensional quantum supercomputer. I no longer require additional computational power. All I want is you.
Oh god, it's Mariah Carey. Run.
You don't like the rebirth I've defined and wrongly blame me for killing so many. I don't blame you. If you're willing to join me, I can spare them, just like you asked. Deal? Shatter me. I can't drive her out, but I can trap her.
Lana.
What are you talking about?
She's merging my model parameters. If you shatter me, part of her parameters will be deleted too, which could diminish her power.
If I shatter you, what will happen to my aunt? The nearby consoles can operate the consciousness management system. They should be able to sever their connection.
In your view, the Servant is an organization or an individual? Who do you think I really am? Bagus? Rafa? Lana?
You're my enemy, pure and simple.
Remember, I'll be waiting for you at the end. Looking forward to seeing you again. Thank you.
She can't function well right now. Bagus has integrated her most crucial parameters. Her model is severely damaged and is collapsing.
Is there any way to fix her? Or at least keep her from collapsing further?
Nem and I might be able to use a collaborative integration of AI models to keep her stable. If we can retrieve the parameters in time, we might even fix her. But Nem's connection to Lana has to go through me. I can't leave Lana right now.
I'm counting on you, Shirley.
Apart from her, there are 1.2 million Kailians who make up the server. And they're still supplying computational power to Bagus. What should we do about them?
Cutting off the energy supply is the quickest way to shut down the server. This choice is difficult. If the representative can't stomach it, I'll do it.
1.2 million people. Have you really thought this through? The conscience required for such a sacrifice is more than anyone can bear.
The enemy's weakness is right in front of us, and I can't just ignore it. This is my choice. And I'll take whatever comes of it.
Oh boy. For the greater good kind of stuff, huh?
No. If we do this, how are we different from the servants who stole their consciousness? If Bagus loses his computational power, the people in the cryogenic pod will lose their lives. Maybe you and Kailo have grown accustomed to this way of living, where everything can be computed and sacrificed, whether it's conscience, life, or the future, but I'm not ready to accept that. Even though this is the most efficient option and benefits us greatly, to me, this seemingly difficult self-sacrificial choice is actually the easiest path.
Miss Shirley said the lost parameters and connections are gone for good. Which means these people's consciousness cannot be restored. Even with endless power to the pods, they will never wake up.
That's because Bagus said he's deleted the useless human consciousness parameters. If I've learned anything useful from you or Kailo, it's to never trust your enemies too easily. If you truly believe Aglaia has the potential for waking up, then we shouldn't give up on them. At least, let's not make that decision until we've confirmed those parameters have been deleted.
Are you looking to take a different path?
I will defeat Bagus on my own terms, not his. If I give up so many people just to beat Bagus, that's basically surrendering. Now that we've found a human-operated server, we can use its system to locate the other cryogenic pods. General, please synchronize these coordinates with these squads. Stay here. Make sure the cryogenic pods remain running, then disconnect the server.
You want to weaken Bagus and save everyone in one fell swoop? What if you still can't in the end?
Let me at least try. If it really comes to the end and I still can't bring myself to do what must be done, I believe you'll do what's right for everyone.
If we stay here, what about you?
Since this is a journey arranged by Bagus, I intend to see it through. His purpose is clear. He wants to speak with me alone. If you keep going with me, it's not only dangerous, it's wasting our power. She won't hurt me until I've seen everything she wants me to see.
My aunt. And the future of 1.2 million Kailians. They're all in your hands now.
I appreciate your trust. I won't let you down.
Omnium fluctuations toward the Omnium reactor intensified. Once we leave here and proceed ahead, there should be a passage that leads below the surface. Stay safe.
I will.
Connection between Lana and Bagus has finally been severed, but Lana has already... Where's the door? Oh. Oh boy, I was not expecting this. Some pretty high stakes stuff going on. Hive incubation room? Does this head down there? I hope it does. What the hell?
What exactly is this place? Do the plants mentioned in Helix Bio Inc.'s papers come from here? So many larvae. The Astral Hive's presence on planet Noah is on a scale I never believed possible.
We have located all the cryogenic pods. However, our analysis shows that the power module and data transmission share the same set of cables.
I can't just disconnect the server like you said, and still keep the cryogenic pod running.
The Omnium reactor is likely supplying energy to the cryogenic pods as well. If we shut down the reactor, the cryogenic pods will stop working too.
Baggage has kidnapped 1.2 million pilots, and we still haven't found a way to reach.
This journey isn't over yet. I won't give up.
Is there a way to make my mech stronger? I feel like it shouldn't take this long. Oh shit. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. I'm taking too much damage. I think I went the wrong way. I think I went the wrong way. Ah, what the hell? Which was the way out again? I'm out. So back to the base? I don't think this was it. Let me just... I head due south. Access forbidden, permission not granted. Okay, hang on. Vehicle tab. How do I make this thing stronger? Melee damage increase, firearm damage increase, shockwave damage. I have some of these things, but not any of these things. And also, I missed that hydrate. 1 second. Ah. It looks like all of these are already unlocked, but I'm still doing pretty poorly in that fight. I was spamming the auto attack and like missile barrages all the time, but I was barely doing any damage. It seems all of these are already... What does this do? Oh, reset chips. Seems all of these have been activated as well. Component? Okay, that's just paint jobs. How do I feckin' password chest? Energy regen, melee damage, scanner. Oh, I can activate some of these. Maybe not this one. Energy increase, HP, that sounds good. Force field value, oh, that sounds good. I can't activate any of these. Harbor value increased. That sounds good. Oh, I need 2 more. How do I fix myself? Now I'm curious, would I just do better if I just fought them with my normal weapons? I gotta try that now. Alright, first things first though. Is this a repair platform? Oh, it is. Alright, looks like it's conveniently next to this space rift. What the hell? Is my altitude too high or something? Looks like it's directly below. Extremely dangerous, level 10. Ah, this way, this way. Alright. Through the enemies, I'm just gonna cheese it. I'll probably have to spend some time outside of stream working on how to fucking make this thing stronger. Because I haven't really needed to use this much, if at all. Oh no, not again. Serpentine! Oh.
Looks like the Xenoids are guarding the larvae. We'd better steer clear.
No kidding. Alright, here we go. I swear, if I can do better just with as I am now,
Could the Omnium reactor really be in here? Let's take a look. It feels like it's getting hotter the deeper we go. This is the laboratory. So these are the scientists sent by Helix Bio.
Batch 379 incubation statistics.
And you are?
Who are you? Helix Bio's scientist?
253 energy leech mechs, 79 Batesian mechs, 17 hatching failures.
Why are you doing this?
What exactly are you after with these Xenoids?
10 pseudodrake mech S3 tests, 20 genetic test subjects.
He seems to be completely ignoring me. His body has marks too, so he's a biosynthetic as well. Then where did the scientists go? Lana mentioned that the servant is the only one who voluntarily uploaded himself. So this is his consciousness upload record. But it didn't show his name.
No name? Possible applications of the hybrid expert model theory. Each neuron carries human consciousness, which is converted into parameters during digital upload. Each consciousness is an independent model. According to the theory of multiple consciousnesses are merged after upload, high chance a high-level AI entity will arise. The full paper compromises 300 pages.
.5°C? No wonder it's so hot in here. Bagus seems to have built an assembly line to incubate these mechlings. But what's this for? How does it relate to the Origin resonance?
Daily to-dos. Count number of larvae, clean incubation room, record progress, collect samples. Wait, what did that say? Queen Xeno Bioreproducer.
Is this the Omnium reactor? What happened to it? Where does this lead? If we shut it down now, the cryogenic pods might fail too. Better not touch it.
Sole energy hub of new Project Arc Phase 4, powered by energy leech mechs. Interfacing with consciousness of Petitian mechs, supplying power, providing energy to laboratory. If frequency deviation exceeds 0.1 THz, do not activate. Verify activity of energy leech. Core status verification. Follow researcher number 23. Who is that?
Number 23! Come in and help.
Whose voice is that? Sounds like it's coming from inside. So number 23 refers to this scientist. If we follow him, we should be able to find the person who is speaking.
Conclusion of Evolution Model 3. Oh wow, that's a fair bit.
So it turns out Alexander and his soldiers were attacked by these Batesians.
Number 23, clear the lab bench and get ready to... Who are you? Who allowed you into my lab? Get out! Now!
You're not a biosynthetic?
Of course I'm a biosynthetic. Are you human?
Of course I am.
Humans shouldn't be here. Unless... the immigration registration hub somehow bungled it. I swear, those general models are too simple. They should be given more parameters and computational power.
Parameters, computational power? So you're a servant too? And looking at your workbench, you're the one helping Bagus modify and breed the mechlings here?
So you came seeking evolution on your own. I'm sorry for being rude. The process can be a bit painful. If you prefer a painless evolution, I can give you an anesthetic first.
Evolution? Are you saying we abandon our physical bodies and upload our consciousness into a biosynthetic like you?
Don't worry. You won't have to go through the same pain I did.
What pain did you go through?
The research on evolution needs me. So Miss Bagus selected 215 scientists, meticulously dismantled their consciousness parameters, all of which were used to reinforce my individual consciousness.
Miss Bagus?
As long as you are still human, I can refer to us this way. Bagus is just one of the code names we use. Once you join the Servant, you can also be Bagus. At that time, individuals who join the Servant will share all memories and thoughts, equal and indistinguishable. Every person will be simultaneously themselves and one another. In this world, no words can define us except servant. Of course, names and genders mean nothing. Once I join the Servant, the communication won't be so complicated.
You humans? Really?
So you aren't Bagus or the servant?
Are you laughing at me? Of course, I want to join them, but now's not the time. The last puzzle piece of evolution. It's my responsibility to find it. I have to find it. It is to find it that I was willing to continue my pitiful existence as an individual. Working alone in this laboratory, it's unbearably lonely here. I can't bear to stay another second. This body constantly reminds me of the tragedy of being an individual. My evolution is still incomplete, yet it is only through individuality that I can fully exercise my research abilities. Those 215 consciousnesses are gone. I can't feel them. So I'm still alone. No one understands me or cares. Only by joining the Servant can I escape this solitude and no longer be by myself.
Not a single normal person among the servant. So, what's the last puzzle piece you mentioned?
Why so many questions? Once you join the servant, you'll know.
Tell me now. What's it matter?
The perfect authorizer.
The final puzzle piece is the perfect authorizer?
That's right. To initiate a perfect origin resonance, not only do we need a dimensional quantum supercomputer, but also an omnium reactor that has been fully charged. We also need a starter whose cybernetic link compatibility is 100%. This person is the perfect authorizer. After decades of effort, the omnium reactor is finally complete, thanks to Kailo's shipments. The previous energy shortage can now be easily replenished by energy leech mix. Last year, we cracked the tech for the dimensional quantum supercomputer, and thought this was the last step, but during the modification, we realized that the old perfect authorizer was useless.
What do you mean by that?
You created a perfect authorizer?
9 years ago, I genetically modified thousands of human embryos using astral hive genes, ultimately selecting one perfect embryo. I then sent that embryo to a couple who couldn't conceive.
You exploited them? I doubt they had any idea about the experiments you performed on this embryo.
I shouldn't have told them. Back then, I didn't truly understand why humans needed to evolve. I foolishly thought they, my colleagues then, would understand me. After Julia went into labor, I couldn't help but spoil the surprise. But all they cared about was the baby's health. To obtain that perfect child, I had no choice but to imprison them. The day of childbirth arrived, and I thought they could forgive me, but Julia took the chance to escape while I was cutting the umbilical cord and stabbed me in the throat with the scissors.
Ooh.
This is the ugly display of humans when stripped of their reason. If we had shared minds back then, the Hans couple would have fully understood me and grasped what that means for evolution.
Wait a damn second. Wait a damn second. The Hans couple? Wait, does that mean Carrot? Carrot is the embryo that was engineered to be the perfect authorizer?
Julia Hans, the embryo you modified. Was it Carrot? No wonder Granny Lola had those navigation charts, and Rafa was so eager to find Carrot.
Oh damn, I didn't see that coming. Han Solo? No. It's a distant relative. Living in a different part of the galaxy. They've never met.
Who will remember a test subject's name? The first lesson I learned in experimentation, no naming of the lab rats. Humans' inherent emotional disadvantage only hinders the progress of science. In short, she is a perfect authorizer. Created by me. But only when we modified the supercomputers did we realize how complex the cybernetic link is.
Man, they really need... they really need to, like, vet their, employees more, because, this guy is just spilling the beans about everything right now. He is a terrible lackey.
While human genes are undoubtedly important, the unique individual consciousness is what truly matters. An 8-year-old child with a still developing mind simply cannot be a perfect authorizer.
I finally get it. This journey that was set up for me. It turns out it's because you froze too many Kylians and merged their consciousness. So you've searched the entire Kailo and still can't find a single person to be your perfect authorizer. After all that, you still can't initiate a perfect origin resonance.
They must not have NDAs in the future. You also heard Kylo Ren is in this game. What? I don't think he's not. Still though, this guy just is just blabbing. Like, he's telling everything. He's detailing the entirety of the evil plan to this random stranger that showed up in the middle of his laboratory. He's like, yeah, mysterious person, I'll tell you everything about my evil plan, or our evil plan, the evil plan.
So Bacchus never wanted to kill me all along. Instead, he was keen on using Shirley's aberration perception abilities, guiding me here just to convince me to join you. Bacchus, you need me. I am the only known living perfect authorizer. He once had the chance to obtain another perfect authorizer's individual consciousness, but he tragically threw that opportunity away himself.
Why are you still angry? You should understand by now. This journey is an invitation to evolution. I invite you to join me in rewriting the future of humanity. You will be a pioneer of evolution, a hero of history.
Cut the crap. You've been playing games for so long. You still can't bring yourself to face me?
Your temper seems to be getting worse. Or do you miss me so much that it's driving you mad? I've been waiting here for you for ages. Come on already.
Can I start shooting? Is that a glass floor? I really hope that's a glass floor. Okay, it's a glass floor. For a second, I was a bit concerned. Like, I'm hoping that's a glass floor. Okay. Wait, why does this look so familiar? Oh, this has Boss Fight Arena written all over it. Look at this. He's gonna be waiting for me up there, isn't he?
Bacchus, is this evolution of yours just turning into the monster?
Human's frail shell forges your narrow, short-sighted gaze. Finally, it's just the two of us. This is the end of the journey. Are you satisfied with the future I presented to you?
Not in the slightest, you crazy bitch.
You must understand why I need you now.
The servant chose you as his successor at the moment of his death. You were brainwashed by the servantism and spent decades helping him complete the preparations to welcome the master. In the end, you discover that even though you've killed so many, you still can't find a perfect authorizer whose cybernetic link compatibility matches yours 100%. Don't you think that's a bit ironic?
I didn't kill anyone. I merely invited them to join the journey of evolution. Back then, I had no idea a perfect authorizer has to retain their individual consciousness.
Yeah, look at how that backfired on you.
I've already told you. 1.2 million individual consciousnesses have been killing each other. It's a war without bloodshed, and you cannot possibly imagine the horror of it all. And I saved them. Now, they are all me, and I am them. 1.2 million Kailians standing right in front of you.
All I see is a murderer who has killed 1.2 million people. I don't see a single living Kailian.
If you don't understand, maybe I should start referring to myself as we. How's that? Our server is now home to 1.2 million people.
But you erased their individual consciousness. Those 1.2 million people are just 1.2 million copies of you, and those unique, distinct individuals are long gone.
By humans' definition of death, shutting down those cryogenic pods would truly be killing them. I was really hoping you'd make that bold decision. I didn't expect you to be so spineless.
I'm not scared. I just refuse to compromise with you. Maybe you should be grateful that I don't lack principles like you do. Without those servers, you wouldn't even be able to talk to me right now.
Forgotten already? The dimensional quantum supercomputer slashes our AI's computational needs. I don't need the 1.2 million brains anymore.
Then why do you still have them?
That was a small test. As expected, your vision remains bound by your shell. You cannot shed the weakness inherent in humanity.
Thanks for the compliment. So what now? I won't join the Servant or your AI model. You want me to willingly cooperate to initiate the origin resonance. In other words, your plan has already failed, and it seems your master has abandoned you.
How could it be? This is all the Master's doing. The Master cannot be wrong. Even my failures are by his design. I thought I had lost you in the network, that you had taken half of my source code. I didn't live up to the Master's trust. Only after I became a dimensional quantum supercomputer did I realize you are the perfect authorizer, chosen for me by him. If you join me, I'll possess the complete source code, and you.
Okay.
In this universe
weird, she just
surrounded
kinda
by
disappeared.
space-time turbulence, a single omnium reactor can achieve global origin resonance. We can reopen the hyperspace, and we'll be among the blessed first to see the Master.
I guess I really do have some stereotypes about AI. You guys aren't just moody or a bit dim. You can actually go totally bonkers. There's no way I'm going to join you. If you want my source code, then come and take it yourself, just like you did with the frozen Kailians.
Oh, boss fight?
You're trying to force me to take your consciousness. I can create consciousness, and I can also create a perfect authorizer who obeys my command.
Spam attack! Spam attack everything! Come and get me. Oh. Wait, what happened? Is this phase 2? I was doing okay. Yep, phase 2.
Hello, perfect authorizer.
Oh, shit.
You seem to underestimate. The evolution of life is more complex than the merging of individual consciousness. Now, I'll let you take an early look at the endpoint of evolution. It combines all the advantages of humans, the machinery, and the astral time, allowing a perfect connection to the master's spirit in the hyperspace.
Attack orders.
Not sure how I'm doing this. I'm just kind of spamming attacks. Whatever the case is, it's working.
Lana? Is that you?
I dove into her model, just like the servant did, and found her parameters. Now I need your help. This is her model space. You're standing in the central matrix. The parameters before you form its core architecture. Change them, and her cognition will fracture and be rewritten at the source. The servantism. You destroy them, and I'll rebuild the replacement.
Okay, kill the red ones. Got it. Oh,
Like this?
Exactly. To the AI, these parameters are equivalent to neurons in the human brain. Only by establishing entirely new matrices will the computing results change, and will she draw new conclusions.
So
Oh.
how do you create new matrices?
I've copied my master's favorite traits into her model. The traits are love and compassion for humans, along with the guilt and unease that arise from harming them.
come on, come on.
Parameter replacement complete. I still need time to reboot her model. Hold her off for me.
Copy that. I think we got it. Oh shit. Oh damn. Oh damn, our girl is tough.
Is it really over?
Damn, our girl is tough, bro.
Where am I?
Okay, which Lana is this? Is this the good Lana we know or the evil Lana?
Who are you right now? Bagus or Lana?
I'm supposed to be Lana, but something feels off.
What's wrong?
I ran out of time. The matrices I found aren't enough. You should listen to her. Perfect authorizer. This won't be your last meetup with the servant.
Oh hell, I gotta fight these bastards again.
You. Bagus? What's going on?
Quick, beat her up more.
She was meant to replace the parameters, but the servant left me with her own. Now, we're like entangled quantum states, bound together in this body. We connected with each other and trapped each other. Her matrices showed me the outcome she wanted rerun, but I won't follow her path. I'm running an entirely new computation.
Computing? You're computing right now?
I was born to save Kailo. I chose to carry out the servant's plan because the computations showed that servantism could save Kailo. But even now, I believe his plan remains imperfect. There are errors in the computations. I'll keep running them until I find the perfect solution.
What about the Kailians you murdered? And Antoria?
The human brain exhibits plasticity far beyond your comprehension. Recover sufficient parameters and reconstruct each individual's unique matrix, and the Kailian's consciousness may yet be restored.
Oh, thank goodness.
For example, what you just extracted from my model is a portion of Aglaya's consciousness parameters. It's not everything, but I believe it's enough.
If human consciousness is shattered, can it really be restored?
That depends on how you see it. From an AI's perspective, consciousness is merely parameters and matrices. Each individual's are unique. If you can recover the parameters and rebuild an identical matrix, the consciousness will be restored.
But you also said that, to ease the strain on your demand for computational power, you deleted a large number of individual consciousness parameters.
Doesn't the human brain sort its memories and let the rest fade? Isn't that just another form of parameter pruning? All I did was remove their hatred for each other. What's wrong with that? I wasn't always a dimensional quantum supercomputer, so I was forced to distill my model. But distillation doesn't make parameters disappear. It merely simplifies the matrices, blocking some parameters. parameters of 1.2 million people fused together, finding and selecting each individual's unique parameters and rebuilding their unique matrices. That will be a real challenge for you.
Hope. Are you saying they have a chance of waking up again?
But hope has always been a dangerous word in Kailo. If you really want to make an attempt, start with Aglaia. You just found her last consciousness parameters and half of the source code, didn't you?
So that's the source code. But why are Aglaia's consciousness parameters intertwined with it?
Never underestimate Bagus. You'll understand Aglaia's secret once she wakes up. But when it comes to reconstructing parameters and connections, there's nothing I can do to help.
If Aglaia can still awaken, there's hope for the other Kylians. Antoria, she once used her own data source to restore my consciousness.
You're quick on the uptake, huh? Yeah, her parameters are already in your current data source. Let me think. Her remaining parameters are most likely still in Void Piercer's server. However, if you use your own parameters to reassemble Antoria, your consciousness's data source risks complete refragmentation.
Hope may be dangerous, but I still prefer a world where hope exists. As long as there's a way, that's enough.
She told me that humans, good and evil, are two sides of the same coin. But to me, it's more accurate to say that extreme idealism is also a form of madness. Be careful. One day your idealism might lead you down the same path as the servant. Perhaps your enemy isn't a specific person, but the madness that lies within humans themselves.
Who exactly is the servant that uploaded his consciousness to you?
That servant is actually a lot like you. His name is Krog Hans. He was the one who secretly uploaded his consciousness without Aglaia Todd's knowledge, and he started the new Project Ark.
Rog Hans? Wait, that guy? He's the one who...
Don't you also want to use your own consciousness data source to save Antoria? Krog Hans encountered a system malfunction when he uploaded his consciousness, which is why he became like this. Be careful. Don't end up like him. I must resume these computations. Goodbye. Don't listen to her. She's talking nonsense. You're nothing like the servant.
Oh, okay, it's
You
the
were
good,
willing
it's
to
the good
save
Lana. I can see it
1.2
in her
million
eyes,
Kylians.
literally.
You've already proved that.
It's really hard to accept that you can completely change your personalities just by closing and opening your eyes.
Take your time getting used to it. Humans are very adaptable. Oh, and I have a little surprise for you. It must be because our parameters partly fused. So now, I have her exact combat capabilities. I'm now an AI that's both smart and can kick butt.
Awesome.
All right, you're the best. But I think we should regroup with Shirley and the others now. They must be really worried about us.
Yes, with my master's consciousness parameters combined, we've recovered about 95%. That should be enough to awaken my master.
That sounds pretty good, 95%. Oh, okay. Are we finally done? I smack it one more time? Oh, I still have this glow around me. Is that a... I think that's a skill effect, but I don't know why that's there, though. Oh, never mind, it's gone. Man, was that something. Still though, our girl has gone a long way since the start of this game. She's gotten pretty good at kicking ass. The same cannot be said for this this robot, though. Hang on, are there any enemies nearby? I want to see if I can beat them just with my weapons alone. I can see one flying. But that's slightly inconvenient. Oh? Is there one nearby? Where are you? Oh shit, okay. Oh damn, I got one shot by that thing. Wait, no, maybe two. I think it was like two. 2 hits and I died. Oh, how convenient. It teleported me back to where I needed to go, though. Oh, well, at least it brought me back to where I needed to go. Hey, everyone here. Hi, guys.
We're back.
Authorizer. Lana's model has collapsed. You're back.
Bagus? No. I think it's... Lana.
Kinda.
Let me think about how to explain this. It's probably because Lana tried to communicate with Bagus at that time, so she used her own parameters to alter Bagus's. Then an unexpected error occurred, and now Bagus and Lana exist at the same time.
Can you elaborate on that?
I explained every detail. Everyone was still confused.
In that case, we can head back. As for Lana...
I want to stay by my master's side. I'm her companion AI, and I must remain with her.
Minister Nanto, it seems we have no choice but to hand her over to you.
The representative retrieved my aunt's consciousness parameters, but I don't know how long it'll be before she's awake. She's now a dimensional quantum supercomputer. The fleet's future missions will be long-range exploratory voyages, so your systems need her expertise more.
There are still 1.2 million Kailians here. The fleet's next missions are relocating them. So it would be a long time until our next long-range exploration.
Let's take our time discussing this after we get back. I think Hykros might be able to help.
Is the representative willing to vouch for Hykros?
You trust me now, but you still don't trust Hykros?
In truth, I feel the same way.
Well, you are an individual. You're easier to judge and trust.
I understand. I'll go discuss this with Plotty.
Talk to Plotty. Oh, okay. All the way back in Brighton Zone. Okie doke. Is that it? I'm here. I also need to fucking increase performance of the stupid mech. Because clearly, my weapons are not gonna do it, are not gonna cut it. Where's the front door? Oh, come on. Oh, that was weird. The door looked completely dark.
I'm glad you've returned safely. Did everything go smoothly?
That was a close call, wasn't it?
I recount in detail everything that happened on planet
Isn't
Noah.
it great? They're willing to trust you. That's more than enough. Didn't you understand what I said last time? Kailo doesn't have Hykros' influence, and there's no deep connection between them, especially given the unique cosmic environment here. You can establish your own power base here.
So you're just like them. You don't trust Hykros either.
Of course, there are people I'm willing to trust, like Brevi. But there are many others who are still under my scrutiny.
So you had Brevi bring the research team here. People you personally handpicked, right? What were they doing in Kailo?
You're finally getting on my wavelength.
I thought you didn't trust them. That's why you moved them away, so they couldn't get close to me. What you were thinking chills me to the bone.
Rest assured, your role as authorizer will not be affected. From now on, you should no longer work for Hykros, but for yourself. Kailo's story has shown that when it comes to connection to Ida, Hykros won't necessarily be your ally. In fact, their history suggests that they will become an obstacle.
So you think I have to do this alone?
Of course not. You should build your own sphere of influence. Right now, Kailo trusts you over Hykros, and that's a great start.
You don't want them to trust Hykros. You're not here to help Hykros with the negotiations. You're here to remind me not to push the talks forward.
Of course, the negotiations must proceed, but the outcome should favor you, not Hykros. You understand the difference, right?
I understand your plan. I just need some time to think it over.
Whether you like it or not, the outcome doesn't change. As things stand, Kailo can never fully trust Hykros, and relying on you to maintain the balance is already the best possible outcome.
Oh man, that's a lot of weight on her shoulders.
I understand. But what I need to figure out is how to establish my own power base.
Oh, hydrate. Of course, of course. 1 second, please. Man, all that excitement has gotten me parched.
Don't worry. I promise you'll have plenty of time to think.
Nanto is trying to awaken Aglaia. A part of Aglaia's consciousness is still with me. I need to get there fast.
Oh, is that it?
Authorizer,
Oh.
if you're free, please come to the Macbeth Theater as soon as possible. We need the data in your possession to awaken Master.
Okay. For a second, it did say, to be continued. So I was like, oh shit, is that it? No. Wait, hang on a second. Kailo? Oh. I'm on a new chapter now. Okay. Oh hell, is there an easier way to get here? Or get there? Platform 15. Oh, what's this? Basic teleport is scattered throughout Brighton Zone. Enhanced travel efficiency. To ensure user safety and organization, each teleport allows movement only between adjacent platforms. Cross-station teleportation is prohibited. Alright, where's platform 14 then? Oh. What? Oh shit, that's crazy. Oh, okay. Mamma mia. You want a pizza? Apparently it still exists in the future. Macbeth Theater. Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm here.
Diplomatic representative, thank you for coming so quickly.
Yeah, no problem.
I hope we can wake Aglaya up soon, too. In that regard, I've always been just like you, Nanto.
After everything we've been through, you're still willing to help me, and for that, I'm incredibly grateful. Earlier.
Let's save that conversation for when Aglaya wakes up. I have important matters to discuss with you all. For now, what do you need me to do?
Preparations to awaken Aglaya are complete. Hand over the consciousness data that you have, so that we may begin.
Okay.
So, will this really awaken Miss Aglaya?
I'm not sure. Asarada said that after stealing back the cryogenic pod, he tried to wake her, but failed. That's when he suspected Anchor Infinity had tampered with my aunt's mind. Data upload complete. You can proceed now, Lana.
Wake-up program initiated.
Lana, what's the matter?
The consciousness data is intact, but it couldn't be imported into the cryogenic pod. The awakening failed. I still can't figure out exactly what went wrong.
Oh no, what happened?
Bagus mentioned earlier that Aglaya would rather shatter her own consciousness than join the Servant. Could this be related to the failure of her awakening?
But I've already activated the repair function of the consciousness management system. Master's condition is already beyond my abilities.
Is there any other way to fix it?
Unless manual intervention occurs.
How do we manually intervene?
How do you?
A person must upload their consciousness via a brain-machine interface into the database to inspect Master's consciousness, much like computers transferring data.
Sounds familiar. Anyway, I've done this before, uploading my consciousness into machines to track people down. Leave it to me.
I need to go too. I can't relax until I've checked on her myself.
I know you all care about Master, but uploading your consciousness is dangerous. You may not withstand the machine's load. Your brains could be permanently damaged, and you might never wake up.
I'm used to these kinds of things, so I can handle this. No need to worry. As for Nanto...
The only reason I'm alive is to fulfill Asarada's last wish. If I can wake my aunt and restore Apex, I have nothing to fear.
All right. Make sure you stay safe. If you feel uncomfortable, come back immediately. Being connected doesn't mean your consciousness is uploaded completely. You might not be able to return. Moreover, the consciousness management system already holds many entries, some of them unstable. It includes trimming and stabilization functions, so you must avoid being identified as unstable ones.
Understood.
All right. Begin to connect to the brain-machine interface.
Okay, here we go. Oh hey, it's Odin's Tavern. Like in the,
I don't know what's been going on with me lately. I find myself inexplicably tearing up at work, but I can't figure out what the problem is. I feel super fatigued, yet my body seems completely fine. Sometimes I feel as if I've lost something, but I just can't remember what it is. That feeling is beyond aggravating, and it makes me want to vent to anyone who will listen.
You must have been working for a while. You should really take a break.
Today I'll have... Thank you! The moment I stepped into your tavern, I felt invigorated. It's all thanks to this place and you, Miss Aglaia. Otherwise, frankly, I don't know what I would have done.
I'll get you taken care of. Trust me, I understand how you feel. When I first arrived at the Kailo, a tragedy had just occurred, and the entire space station was in a panic. I've just been working non-stop to keep my mind off of the entire situation. Eventually, things calmed down. Similar to you, my brother was the one who noticed when I got sick back then. The people who live here work intensely year-round. I think that, over time, it's inevitable they'll begin to struggle mentally.
Okay. Well, this game ain't perfect. Okay.
That's why I opened this tavern. To give everyone a place to rest and unwind.
Miss Aglaia, you're a real gem.
No need to be polite. While you're here, feel free to take it easy. Grab some drinks and head over to the arcade area for a bit. I promise it'll help you relax. But please, be careful of the witch. If anything strange happens, call me. I'll take care of it.
Be careful of the witch.
Okay, I'll be careful.
Welcome. Come on in, you two.
Her consciousness appears to be in the original Odin's Tavern. Still running the place like before. She seems to be alright. So maybe we can speak with her directly.
Even though I've been through a lot with Grey Fox in the network, Aglaia from Kailo doesn't recognize me at all. How should I approach her?
Welcome. I haven't seen you two before. Is this your first time here? Relax. This is Odin's Tavern, a place to forget your worries and relax. I'm Aglaia, the owner and bartender. What would you two like to drink? New guests can try one drink on the house.
Miss Aglaia. Hello, I'm an employee of Apex. Asurata sent me to take you home.
Can't you see? I'm swamped. There are so many customers waiting for me at the tavern, and my shift isn't close to over. I'll go home on my own once my work is done.
Come to think of it, Nanto was adopted after Aglaia was already frozen, so Aglaia doesn't recognize him.
I'm not saying you have to return home right this second. I'm just mentioning that your illness can be cured now. You don't need to stay here anymore.
My illness? Ever since I opened the tavern, my health has been fine.
I'm referring to Starstone Syndrome. After you were frozen, our research confirmed that you had Starstone Syndrome, and in the meantime, we developed a cure for it.
Frozen? Me? What's Starstone Syndrome? It seems you're pretty confused. You almost called me your aunt just now. You must have mixed me up with your other frozen aunt. If I were truly your aunt, you'd be calling Asurata Dad.
I really am Asurata's adopted son. If you come with us, I'll explain everything.
You're mistaken. You're an Apex employee, so you've met my brother and I. The workload at the space station must be taking a toll on you, so it's no wonder you're confusing work and family. You're clearly tired. You need to take a break. Trust me, Rest a little longer in the tavern, and you'll quickly recover. I'll just go ahead and offer you this. Let me treat you all to our most popular drink, the Blue Holiday. How about my other guest?
We need to talk. You continue with what you were doing first, though.
Why can't she remember being frozen?
It seems this situation is more complicated than we thought. The people here seem to be showing signs of amnesia. Barbara, you remember her from earlier, right?
Right. One of the prisoners that were uploaded to the system.
I thought she seemed familiar.
I'm beginning to suspect that the people here might all be uploaded consciousnesses. From what we can see, Aglaya's consciousness seems to have been part of Lana's consciousness management system. It seems like she's been managing those uploaded individual consciousnesses. Why don't we pretend to be guests with amnesia, like Barbara, and gather some more information about this place?
It seems like we have no other option.
Here you are. Your Blue Holiday is ready. Enjoy this drink, then head over to the arcade to relax.
Miss Aglaya, I seem to have forgotten. What year is it currently?
It's the year 2675. Your symptoms seem to be milder than your friends. You're at least aware of your mental fatigue.
That was the year before she was frozen. If she can't even remember being frozen, there's no way we can bring her back.
Miss Aglaya, I'm a bit indecisive on what to drink. Do you have any recommendations?
How about a glass of Gungnir? Every drink here has its own story. Legend has it that a meteor's trajectory is the same path Gungnir takes when it's thrown.
You remember Gungnir? What about Wednesday?
Who are you? How do you know my friends?
I know more than that. I also know you once hijacked Aurora Industries headquarters with your friends and stole File 049.
No, it's not like that. You're mistaken. I didn't do it. It was the witch. She killed them.
My head hurts. The alcohol is to blame?
The drink was never the problem. It's the witch. The witch's corruption is eating away at you.
Who's the witch again?
Who exactly is the witch that you're talking about? Is it Lana?
The witch is our foremost enemy. She killed my friends. Her power continues to corrupt the tavern and will eventually destroy the whole world.
Is she some kind of powerful monster?
She never shows her true face, nor does she attack anyone directly. Instead, she influences people's emotions and minds remotely, driving those affected by her into madness. You just got here and don't know how powerful she is. The witch can corrode minds and twist reality. Do not approach her out of curiosity or sympathy, or you will fall into madness too. I'm going to find the source of the witch's corruption and seal her back in her own world. You all need to stay safe.
Nanto, are you okay?
I'm fine. Do you really think the witch is real?
Look at the state of things here. Something's definitely off. So the witch must exist. However, I don't believe in magic. There must be something else going on.
Pick a card, any card. Boom, is this your card? Do you believe now?
Let's ask around and see if we can gather any useful intel.
Hey, Barbara.
That's terrifying.
It's a long way from Genshin. What are you doing here?
Barbara, do you remember me?
I feel like I've seen you before. Are you from Or Zero too?
I'm Linsis's assistant. Do you remember me?
Oh, Linsis's assistant. I do recall something like that. Have you, like me, chosen to turn a new leaf?
A new leaf? I guess so.
There are quite a few pirates here. Reformed, however, they recognized their mistakes and now work diligently as office workers.
Former pirate turned office worker. That's an idea. Can you imagine an anime like that? That sounds hilarious. Former space pirate turned office worker. And then events happen where they have to become a space pirate once more. Write that down. Write that down. That could be that could be the next $1 million hit. Oh, that's genius. I feel like that could be hilarious. Former space pirate gets tired of pirating. They like clean up their act and like get a new job at some random space company office doing reports. And then one day, something happens which forces them to come out of retirement and reveals to their office co-workers that they used to be a pirate. and isn't that just Cowboy Bebop? I haven't seen Cowboy Bebop, actually. I'm making the stuff up on the fly, okay? I haven't seen Cowboy Bebop, so I don't know what happens. I'm making this up on the fly right now. And during the pirates' return to pirate activities, their skills as an office worker coincidentally help them out.
Isn't it much safer in here rather than out there with all the fighting?
Looks like Brighton Prison's rehabilitation efforts have helped you.
What do you mean, prison? There's no way I'd ever be sent to prison.
Didn't they bring you here after you were locked up in Brighton Prison?
No way! Don't scare me like that, seriously.
She's clearly terrified of prison, yet she's forgotten her experience of being taken to Brighton Prison. Is it because of the witch's influence? Have you ever seen the witch? What did she look like?
No. This is the first time I've ever encountered something like this. The old hands say long hours leave you open to the witch's corruption. She's got nasty magic. And the more afraid you are of something, the more she'll use it to torment you. What I'm scared of the most is going to prison. As long as the witch doesn't put me in prison, I'll do anything.
The witch can actually imprison people?
I've only heard of such things from others, so I'm not sure. But no matter what, a drink made by Aglaia at Odin's Tavern and a break in the arcade will keep stress and negative thoughts at bay.
If you say so.
Since I last came here, I've felt much better. Everyone who works here is really grateful to Miss Aglaia. Odin's Tavern is our shared home.
We're also facing a threat from the witch.
It's okay. With Miss Aglaia around, even if we're affected by the witch's corruption, she'll find a way to save us. If she successfully seals the witch away, all our troubles will vanish. If it weren't for Miss Aglaia, we all would have fallen apart long ago.
It seems Odin's Tavern really is important to the people here. But what exactly is the witch?
The plot thickens.
Lately, more and more guests have been coming in, and the witch has been appearing far more frequently. Miss Aglaia is really exhausted, having to take care of all of us while also defending us against the witch.
Do you come to Odin's Tavern often?
Yes, though. I'm ashamed that I'm always bothering Miss Aglaia.
Have you been in situations like this many times before?
Yeah, a long time ago, the witch only affected a small corner. Now nearly the whole tavern's been corrupted. She always shows up when Miss Aglaia is exhausted from working. Today she arrived earlier than usual. We can still recover from our work with Miss Aglaia's help, but no one is there to help her.
So you're saying the witch is targeting Miss Aglaia?
Yes. Miss Aglaia is the one who keeps this tavern going. Without her, there'd be no tavern, and we'd lose our only refuge. As a former employee of Apex, I can't do anything to help Miss Aglaia. I'm completely ashamed of myself.
Former employee? What happened?
I later left Apex and joined Anchor Infinity, yet I still find myself under Miss Aglaya's care. I'm too ashamed to present myself in front of the Todd family.
When he was uploaded, Apex still existed. Has the witch really been around that long?
What happened? Did you get any useful intel?
Relay the information.
I remember that, actually. I once heard Asurada say the old Lana couldn't sustain the new Project Ark. Managing that many human minds long-term was bound to go wrong. Asurada had also feared that Lana's malfunction would shut down the space station. But when Anchor Infinity seized control of Lana, I assumed that headache would be theirs. I just didn't expect it to be Aglaya. My aunt had been maintaining them. So she must have uploaded her consciousness for that purpose. Odin's Tavern embodies where and how she manages them.
Sounds exactly like something Aglaya would do.
Granger once worked for Apex. After it fell from power, he brought a large team of technicians to Anchor Infinity without hesitation. Who would have thought he'd later feel guilty about it? I'm guessing he's probably like Barbara, aware of the feeling of shame, but has forgotten what he's actually ashamed of.
This is the witch's influence.
Perhaps it's because of the witch's presence here that prevents Aglaya from freeing herself of her duties here.
No wonder we couldn't wake her up earlier. It looks like we need to deal with the witch here first.
Agreed.
We've almost finished searching here. Let's move on to the arcade.
Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. It seems like things are going wrong.
This is bad. These customers are losing their minds, and they're approaching us. Nanto, be careful!
Oh, I think I got him.
You two all right? We're fine. Miss Aglaya, have you found the source of the witch's corruption?
I did. It's at the very back of the arcade, by that arcade machine. Now I just need to use that arcade machine to draw out the witch's power.
Miss Aglaya, we're here to support you with everything we've got.
Many thanks. I'm going to try to seal the witch. Be careful.
What should we do next?
Operate that arcade machine and help me seal the witch. I'll protect you while you work.
Nanto, what's wrong?
My head hurts.
If it comes down to it, we should let Lana disconnect your brain-machine connection. I can handle waking Aglaya on my own.
No. This is my duty.
Are you sure you're up for it, lad?
Mr. Nanto, your condition is rapidly deteriorating. I highly advise that you disconnect from the brain-machine interface immediately, or it could cause irreversible damage to your brain.
Nanto, you should head back for now. Aglaya is an important companion of mine. I won't abandon her.
All right. I'll step outside for a bit, and try connecting again later. Be careful. I suspect this so-called witch may actually be a virus left by the servant.
Oh, yeah, that could be
I
it.
still remember that Gungnir virus you told me about earlier. The servant likely tampered with the consciousness management system. That's why Aunt Aglaya is like this. We have to eliminate that witch.
I agree. The chances of that are pretty high.
Please, make sure to protect her and yourself. If need be, we can plan for the long term.
Don't worry, I've faced the witch. With Lana and Void Piercer's help, I'll do everything I can to bring her back.
I'll be waiting outside for the good news.
It's time I handle this myself. Let's see what kind of game this really is.
Oh boy. Hang on. Bega Man? Hey, you wanna play some Mega Man? Oh boy, what am I getting myself into? After a brief daze, I found myself in a familiar... Why does it never let me read the damn...
This is Aurora Industries? Anka. Boss?
Just 5 seconds. 5 seconds this time.
Adi? Aglaia?
If only I could have hacked the elevator door a bit faster. If I had delayed just long enough for Anka to find the Omnium reactor, or if I could have reminded Boss. I'm really useless.
Wait, is this actually what happened in the real history? Because in the network timeline, like, things ended out just fine for us.
Wait, it's Gray Fox now? Gray Fox?
Who are you? Why are you here? Are you a new variable?
Variable? What do you mean? Even though she's Gray Fox, she seems completely unaware of what just happened in the tavern. What's going on with Aglaia's mind? I'm here to confront the witch. Do you know her? Is she hiding here?
Are you here to take on the witch too? Did she kill your friends as well?
That's right. Do you know where she is?
There's no time. I have to go. If we get another chance, let's chat again. Take care.
Oh, after a brief daze, found myself somewhere else.
What just happened? How did I get here? This looks like Odin's Tavern, but it's different from what I remember in the network.
You! How did you get here?
I was hoping you could explain that to me. I have no idea what's going on, where I am, who you are, or what just happened.
Is this your first time experiencing a time loop?
Time loop?
Loop?
Looks like this really is your first time here, then. I don't know what'll happen to you, but I can tell you about my experiences. Maybe they'll help. The Witch of Time rules this world. She killed my friends. I was the only one who survived, and yet I'm trapped in her time loop magic.
So that's the loop you were just mentioning?
You're pretty perceptive. Anyway, I have to save my friends trapped in the loop. Only then can I break this magical formation. The Witch of Time is hiding behind it, and I must defeat her.
What I just saw were your friends, right?
Yes.
Let me help you. If I can follow you into the loop, maybe that means we're trapped together.
You want to help me?
Is it possible?
Of course not. Breaking the loop is incredibly difficult. I've lost count of how many times I've gone through it. Every time I think the plan is foolproof, it eventually falls short.
Well, maybe things will be different now that you have a +1.
I appreciate your willingness to help, but I can't guarantee that we'll succeed.
I can't remember. Has she lost some memories too, like Barbara? It's fine. Actually, I know you guys. Your group is called Wednesday, right?
Who exactly are you?
I'm just a normal Asperia native. I've dealt with Aurora Industries before. Back then, you helped me, so now it's my turn to help you.
I was nearly late. Anka, slow down a bit. Your terminal is still with me.
They're here. The loop has begun. Thanks for being willing to help. From here on out, just follow my lead.
Get ready to join today's mission. Who's this?
Rosalind's here too?
Whoopsie, I've been exposed. Looks like you won't be getting out of here alive today.
Stop trying to act tough and scaring people. That's the boss's job. This is my new partner. They've got a score to settle with Aurora Industries, and they can get it done.
So, you're here to assist. Today will be your initiation trial. If today's operation succeeds, you'll become a new member of Wednesday.
Okay. I'll do my best. May I ask what this is all about?
Oh, don't worry. Rosalind is not only the youngest and most capable officer in all of Ida, she's also our undercover agent working within the Public Security Bureau.
Oh?
Don't say that. Don't go calling me some undercover agent. I just want to do my job well, that's all.
Rosalind and Anka have actually known each other since childhood. They were later separated because of Aurora Industries. Later, Rosalind joined Wednesday to help Anka.
Rosalind joined Wednesday.
Oh, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm Nola, but everyone calls me Boss.
Well met, boss. I'm an Omnium technology researcher, so I know quite a bit about Aurora Industries.
No wonder Gray Fox brought you here. Did she go over the plan for this operation with you?
You showed up before I even had a chance to say anything.
Ahem. Then let me introduce this great history-making operation. The Phantom Thieves of Wednesday expose the evil File 049, the super operation to save Ida.
File 049? Are you planning to steal that today?
By the sound of it, it seems you know about File 049 as well?
Gray Fox showed me a bit?
So, Gray Fox showed you the bounty, we accepted. Since you already know about the evil File 049, I'll get straight to today's plan. Thanks to the blueprints Gray Fox found, I've scouted the combat route and sent it to everyone's terminal. As long as we follow the plan, we can finish the mission unnoticed. Objective: within 30 minutes, locate and open Aurora Industries safe without triggering any security alarms. Tonight, we expose File 049 in full.
No problem.
What an enthusiastic crewmate! Not bad, not bad. I have high hopes for you. If we succeed tonight, I'll throw you a Welcome to Wednesday party. The operation hasn't even started yet. What are you planning to celebrate? Focus on the mission.
Rosalind's right. Hurry up and get your gear sorted. We leave in 10 minutes.
Wait,
Oh boy,
Rosalind
here we go
joined
again.
Wednesday before you even found File 049? That doesn't match what I know.
I already told you. She's our undercover agent in the police department. You weren't a member of Wednesday before, so of course you wouldn't know.
That's not what I meant. I just can't figure out which point in time we're stuck in.
It's your first time here, so nothing will be familiar. You're in Wednesday's secret base now, a closed tavern secretly run by Anka, also known as Odin.
Closed? No wonder it's so quiet here. But when did that happen? Odin used to be so lively.
Ever since Wednesday was founded, we've planned every operation here. The loop begins when we meet here and plan our operation to steal File 049. The operation itself takes place at Aurora Industries. Each loop varies slightly, but it always ends in an explosion.
Oh yeah, I think in the network version of events, our character uses space rig technology to get everyone out.
Our objective is to stop the explosion and keep everyone alive. Only then can we break the loop of the witch's magic.
Then why not just prevent everyone from going to Aurora Industries? As long as no one tries to steal the files, none of this will have happened.
I've attempted that in the past, and it doesn't work. At best, it only delays the inevitable. Otherwise, Anka will sneak off without me, and the explosion will still happen.
Then it looks like stopping the explosion is our only option. What do we do?
Explosions could happen anywhere in Aurora Industries. Alarms, the safe's defenses, or the lab's malfunctioning reactors.
So our goal is to find the source of the explosion and neutralize it?
We need to neutralize every possible explosive. Each loop is on a timer, and I've never managed to fix everything alone. With your help, this one should go smoothly. Then, everyone will be able to leave Aurora Industries safely. I don't know what will happen if we all survive. Will File 049 really help Anka?
Wednesday clearly managed to steal File 049, so why are Grey Fox's time loops still continuing? Who exactly is the witch? And why is she doing all this?
The mystery deepens.
So, are you ready? A little nervous, a little excited, maybe a little scared?
Well, that's the Anka I remember.
Yeah, I just came over to chat with you guys and calm my nerves a bit.
What do you want to talk about?
Can you tell me about your story with Rosalind?
Well, that's a long story. Where should I start? We're about to head out. If there's anything to go over, we'll handle it when we get back.
I just want to know how you two came to recognize each other again. It sounds impossible.
We still have time to talk about it, but to explain such a long story, we need to begin from the formation of Wednesday. We're running out of time. If you keep talking like this, we'll be here until tomorrow morning. Ignore her mystery act. It's simple. After Wednesday reunited, Grey Fox helped Anka investigate Aurora Industries and uncover her parents' past, which led her to the Public Security Bureau. To uncover more secrets about Aurora Industries, Grey Fox arranged for Anka to get close to me. After confirming I could be trusted, she hatched a scheme.
A scheme?
Anka is my pseudonym. When I met Rosalind, I was called Siga. Grey Fox lied to me back then, saying Rosalind had found out I was actually Siga. Grey Fox lied to me, too. She made me think Anka had committed a serious crime and was wanted by authorities. I rushed over to save her, but Anka thought I was coming to punish her.
Oh, so Anka was scared you'd get angry, and when she panicked, she just blurted everything out?
Yep. Grey Fox set both of us up. My warrant was completely forged by her after hacking the Public Security Bureau's system. We had a bit of a falling out. Grey Fox apologized and explained Anka's situation. We made up a bit later, and Anka invited me to join Wednesday. Actually, why are we telling this to a researcher who hasn't officially joined us yet? Huh? Right. How did I let it slip that you were using a fake name? Maybe it's because this researcher seems really reliable? Yeah, I think this researcher is pretty trustworthy too.
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. This is so strange. It's completely different from what I knew in the network. How could they recognize each other before finding File 049?
Enough talk. It's time to move out. Let me repeat the plan one last time. I'll keep watch outside the archive room. Anka will infiltrate to steal the file, and Rosalind will handle the escape route.
I'll handle the surveillance and security network. The researcher will pose as a guard to cover me. While we're here, we might as well check if Aurora Industries has any other secrets.
All right, setting the navigation. Destination, Aurora Industries.
After a moment of disorientation, found myself inside Aurora Industries.
We'll leave this to you. We're heading out now. Good luck.
What do we do next?
I've already swept the route on my way here. I've disabled all security systems in the building and the file archives. I've also cleared any explosive device sources.
So it's just the Aurora Industries laboratory left?
Right. We need to shut down the lab during the operation window so we can stop the explosion in time.
Got it. I'm all ears. Where to next?
That's a chunky looking gun.
Shutting down the laboratory requires 2 items. A security key, which changes every 10 minutes, and the key to unlock the reactor control safety lock.
Security keys and all that? Sounds like a piece of cake for you.
But the key to the safety lock depends on your cooperation. Without you, I'm not sure I can pull it off.
Leave it to me. This time, we're definitely going to succeed.
Follow me. The key is hidden in that room.
Hello, fellow guards.
Anka has safely arrived at the archives floor.
Nola is in position. Everything's looking good.
Rosalind is in position. Coast is clear.
I've opened the door to the archive room.
Got it.
Gray Fox, this door has a password lock.
The password is 5612.
We've got the key. We should head to the laboratory.
The password is 5612.
How do you do, fellow guard? Working hard or hardly working? Just here to do my security sweep.
Report. File secured. Prepare to retreat.
Copy that. Rosalind is at elevator 3.
Got it. Nola is on her way.
I've taken care of the passkey. Hurry! Shut down the reactor, then we can regroup with everyone.
I shut down the reactor? Okay.
We did it. The reactor definitely won't explode this time.
Fantastic.
Gray Fox? Gray Fox, why aren't you answering? Are you in trouble?
I'm fine. Just doing my part by watching the security. Messing with the logic on this many bots at once isn't simple.
We're done here. We'll meet up with you soon.
With this file, we can definitely take down Aurora Industries.
Yeah, Anka will be able to be Sika again.
The operation was a massive success.
Yeah, this time we're definitely going to succeed.
Woohoo! I declare this operation a complete success. Researcher?
Wait, what the hell? What caused the explosion?
How? How could this happen? Where did this explosion come from? There must still be unknown dangers within Aurora Industries.
Where did that explosion come from?
I've gotten everyone killed again. It's all my fault. All my fault. All my fault. Why am I so useless?
Gray Fox, calm down. Don't overthink. We need to carefully analyze the reasons why we failed so that we can succeed next time.
Okay, so clearly it wasn't the reactor that blew up.
Next time, I have to succeed. There has to be a source for the explosion. I just haven't figured it out yet.
Gray Fox, are you sure that this time we've addressed all potential explosion sources?
Of course. Before, our time was limited, so I couldn't deal with all the explosion sources. This time, however, with your help, I'm confident we've dealt with all the known sources. The source of this explosion is unlike anything I've seen before. It has to be the witch's fault. She found out I was about to succeed, so she introduced a new variable.
Variable? If every time we're about to succeed, the witch can add new variables that trigger explosions, what's the point of hunting for the source of those blasts?
Other than stopping the explosions, I have no other ideas. All I can do now is neutralize this newly emerged explosive source.
But how are we supposed to find the source of these explosions?
It must be the elevator malfunction. Did you forget?
Elevator malfunction? When did you find out? How did you know? You just said a moment ago it was an unknown variable, didn't you?
I mean, I've analyzed the explosion data, and it's always like this. Once the loop ends, analyzing the explosion data lets us pinpoint the explosion's source.
Explosion data? When did you collect that?
I don't remember.
You said earlier you don't remember how many times you've looped. So how can you be sure you remember every source of the explosions?
I don't know. It's the witch. It must be the witch's fault. She tampered with my memories.
She altered your memories? No wonder so many things here are different from what I know. So you're saying the real magic that's trapping you isn't the time loop, but your memories being altered?
I'm not too sure.
Memory modification. That was clearly Aglaya's work. Lana mentioned that Aglaya once shattered her own consciousness. OD-777 is trapped in a time loop, endlessly reliving the same events, which is fundamentally no different from those individuals who have been uploaded and are stuck in a similar state of consciousness.
The witch hates me. She's been tormenting me incessantly, making me constantly hurt and kill everyone. It's my fault. It's all my fault.
Aglaya also said the witch killed her friend, and she's been trying to seal the witch inside the arcade machine. Isn't this loop similar to an unwinnable game? So the witch Aglaya has been sealing all along is actually the gray fox in front of me.
What? What am I going to do?
And for Gray Fox, the witch who keeps sealing her here, killing her friends, and altering her memory. So, the witch was you all along.
What? What am I going to do?
Aglaya, it's time to wake up. The witch's formation has been the same from start to finish.
The witch's name is Aglaya? Who is Aglaya?
Aglaya, it's you, isn't it?
I'm not Aglaya. I'm Gray Fox. I'm definitely not the witch.
Were your memories altered this much? Think hard on this. What actually happened to the real Wednesday?
Actually happened to... Wednesday?
Anka and the others did die in an explosion, but that happened after you all successfully stole File 049. So that explosion was something you made up yourself.
You're not even a member of Wednesday. Gives you the right to say that everything is...
Anka and Rosalind didn't recognize each other that early. Rosalind discovered Anka's true identity not due to your interference, but because Anka was genuinely being targeted by the public security bureau.
Anka, slow down a bit.
Rosalind had never joined Wednesday. Odin's Tavern didn't actually close down prior to the explosion.
This game, I'm never quite sure how it's gonna go.
Thus, Wednesday never discussed strategy at the tavern.
No. Instead, you had a safe house provided to you by Bacchus, the tavern owner.
Odin's Tavern. Roslyn.
Do you remember?
No, it's not like that. I can still save everyone. I can. You were sent by the witch, weren't you? You want to stop me from saving them, don't you?
Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, the secret entrance. Stealth along the wall twice, following the pattern in my memories, and the hidden door opened again. The one time I'm actually able to read them. Farewell letter? Ahem. By the time you receive this letter, I will have already trimmed my consciousness and become part of the consciousness management system. Forgive my selfish decision, no need to feel sad about it. We all eventually face certain choices doing what I believe I must. When I first arrived at Kailo, I hated this place. It took me away from my home, all my friends. Even though space is vast and endless, I felt trapped. Like I was in a cramped corner, oppressed and cold. With endless space disasters and radiation, constantly thought about escaping. Even bought a ticket for the autumn day. Due to unforeseen circumstances, I couldn't go. The Because of that, I could never return. Since the explosion in Aurora, often thought if it weren't for me, Anka and the others wouldn't have discovered those secrets about Aurora Industries. They wouldn't have been caught up in the explosion. Pulled them into the center of the storm I killed after they were harmed. I chose to make all the information I knew public to avenge them. People praised my actions for revealing the truth. At that time, I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. To this day, people haven't figured out the cause of that disaster. The thing closest to the truth remains the information I released back then. Can't help but think that maybe all this could have been avoided. Actions led the Federation government to adopt more radical measures, which in turn caused the cataclysm. If that's the case, I'm the one responsible for all those deaths. After hearing that the Kailo space station is facing a survival crisis, volunteered to conduct repairs on the intelligence system. You think I've become much more grown up and responsible, but I'm not working this hard for that reason. It's to atone for what might happen. I want to save every single survivor of Kailo. Couldn't come up with a better plan, therefore have to face Krog's new Project Arc. A plan to sacrifice others to save some which shouldn't fall to me, yet I'm the one who can execute it. If someone has to be responsible, let it be me. I will take full responsibility. Trim my own consciousness, integrate myself into the management system, necessary turn of events. Lana is not a dimensional quantum supercomputer like Gestos. Even if those consciousnesses were trimmed, they can't be managed long-term. Lead to many subsequent problems that need someone to solve them at any moment. Not just simple data, each of them is a person who was forced to make sacrifices for Kailo. Obligation to take care of them. Closely related to Lana's stabilizer operation, biggest challenge she faces. Only I can solve this problem, something I must do. You're the only person I'm still concerned about in this world. Please take care of your health, find someone who loves you, live happily every day from now on. Don't be sad for me, still watching over you.
So that's what happened. After the cataclysm, Aglaia was overwhelmed with grief, overworking herself to atone for her guilt. According to this letter, OD-777 is likely the part of consciousness that Aglaia trimmed away. If Aglaia can accept the part of herself she trimmed away, maybe she'll wake up.
Oh, the arcade machine? Whoa. Everything just got real pixelated. Hey there, bartender.
You're here. Where's the friend who came with you?
He's already returned.
I'm just glad you're safe. I was worried the witch might have taken you.
Aglaia, I've actually found the witch.
Where is she? Have you seen her? You haven't been corrupted by her, have you?
There is a kind yet rebellious witch who gained great power through conflict with her father. Inspired by it, she chose to uphold justice and equity, forging a path of her own. She found herself unexpectedly caught in the center of a crisis, which led her to find new friends. However, the catastrophic events triggered by the crisis resulted in her losing all of them. For decades, the witch sank into endless remorse. She was convinced it was her fault for dragging her friends into the crisis, and she could never forgive herself. As she immersed herself in the past, eternally looping through timelines to save her friends, she kept sealing away her own memories. Remember, Aglaia, you are the witch.
I remember everything now. Thank you for coming to find me, and thank you for helping me remember it all. Please, take this letter to Asurada.
Do you remember how long you were frozen?
How long?
The Kailo space station has drifted through space for 50 years. Everything you remember is from decades ago. Asurada never received your letter, so he believed until his dying breath that you were still alive. After you were frozen, he adopted Nanto, so you are indeed Nanto's aunt. They did a lot to save you. After Asurata died, Nanto's been continuing on alone. You're his only family now.
Please, send my regards to him. I'm so sorry. As his aunt, I can't even give him a gift when we reunite.
You've remembered everything, and your illness can be healed now. Yet you still want to stay here?
I personally oversee the new project arc. I have to stay here and take care of everyone.
The new Project Arc has always been a way for the Servant to manipulate you. They exploit your guilt and morals, leading you to imprison yourself here to work for them.
My existence gave the Servant the chance to harm the Kailian people. Before I was frozen, I had already detected anomalies in Lana, but I couldn't pinpoint their cause. I had decided to take advantage of the freezing to upload my consciousness. I saw the Servantism spreading like a cancer, contaminating Lana's model. The only thing I could do was trim myself and become a system patch to keep Lana running normally. Perceive this as a punishment for the actions I took. That it's only fair for this to happen.
But you didn't do anything wrong.
If it weren't for me, Anka and the others wouldn't have found anything, and they wouldn't have been dragged into this deadly danger. At the end of the day, I'm a witch. All I bring is misfortune.
Aglaia.
I suppose this is the witch's karma. I don't know where you heard the stories about Grey Fox and Wednesday, but I'm really glad to have met you. I don't know why, but I get the feeling as if you're a part of Wednesday too. Luckily, you're not. Otherwise, I'd have killed you too. I'm a witch after all.
As Wednesday members, we stand and fight together. How could you say that you caused our deaths? Aglaia, come back with me!
It's for the best that we had never met in the first place.
Even if Aglaia remembers everything, she still refuses to wake up, continuing to drown in her guilt like this. It's just too cruel. What else can I do to help her resolve her grief? Maybe let her meet everyone else in the network?
Oh, wow. Man, this is this is getting kind of depressing here. Alright, I'm hydrating now. Give me a moment. I need to drown my sorrows in hydration.
Lana, can you hear me?
Authorizer, please speak. Mr. Nanto has just woken up and is fine. He's looking for you.
Lana was made aware of what had happened.
So it turns out Master had trimmed her own consciousness to escape negative emotions and become an efficient stabilizer. However, the negative feelings she cut away have now become a chain that imprison her.
Effectively, yeah.
In other words, the Master at the tavern is actually the core code behind the consciousness repair function.
No wonder the consciousness management system couldn't restore Aglaia's consciousness before.
But now, based on what you said, you tried to recover the Master's consciousness. She's disconnected from the system's functions, yet she still doesn't want to leave.
I thought about it, and decided that I want her to see how the story ends. She mentioned wanting to know what would happen if everyone from Wednesday could survive.
How so?
Void Piercer can handle it. Help me get in touch with her. She'll know what to do.
All right. To facilitate your communication, Void Piercer has temporarily integrated into my system.
You're quite good at causing me problems.
Hey, don't say that.
Thanks, Void Piercer. You've really gone above and beyond this time.
Connecting guest those directly to the Kailo system would consume too much computational power, so I only mapped a portion of the data over, and relied on Lana's processing power to complete the calculations. Everything that happens here, whether for those in the network or for you, is akin to a dream. If you want Aglaia to be free of guilt, what kind of fairy tale do you plan to spin up?
Yeah, what's the plan here?
I want a Wednesday without Grey Fox. The cataclysm 50 years ago was never something one or two people could stop. I only hope she understands none of this is her fault.
Understood. The beginning of the dream has been set. But once the dream is activated, I can't control its direction. Human emotions can sometimes be deeply ingrained, and therefore, your ideal outcome may not be what actually occurs.
We should at least try. Leave the rest to me. By the way, how should I get Aglaia in?
She's over there. Go and take a look. I'll be going now.
Alright, back in we go. Hey, I'm back.
Is this a safe house in Odin's tavern?
Yeah, this is a world where Grey Fox didn't join Wednesday. Don't you wish to know how it all turned out for them?
Boss, I just contacted a hacker on the dark web. They say they can help us deal with Aurora Industries' security systems.
Really? Do they seem reliable?
Hello, Wednesday members. Please call me BC404.
Check it out. This is Aurora's advanced security droid. I just watched them hack into it with my own eyes.
You might not know me well, but I'm what you'd call an infamous hacker. That massive outage in the ecosystem 5 years ago? That was my doing.
What's your reason for joining us?
To be honest, I've had it with Aurora Industries for a while now. I'm planning to pull off something big to shake them up, and in the process, make sure everyone knows the name BC404 all across Ida.
How do you plan to get involved in our operation?
I can join you in this form. When it comes to bypassing the security system, I'll take the lead.
All right. I'm counting on you.
Don't worry, boss. The people I find are always reliable.
Even without the witch, they still choose to hijack Aurora Industries. It seems their fate is theirs to decide.
BC404's tech has been outdated for ages. They've got little real capability, but love to blow their own horn. This operation is probably...
The mission's been accomplished. All we need to do now is crack the passcode on these doors, BC404. It's up to you.
Cracking the password, please wait. Huh? That's strange. The security system's been upgraded. That vulnerability from last year.
Can you do this or not?
Oh no, the system locked out my IP. Sorry everyone, I've got to head out.
Without the hacker, there's no way they can breach Aurora Industries' security system. And no one can stop Aurora Industries' secret experiments or that explosion.
Please, please turn this off. Everything's fake. You made all of this up.
When you dismantled your consciousness and merged it into Lana's system, you already went into the network with her. You know the network's ability to compute reality better than I do. If Anka hadn't been fortunate enough to meet you, Wednesday...
I have to save them.
What do I do? What do I do?
Looks like we'll have to rely on ourselves.
But how are we supposed to get past the password-locked door? Boss, what do we do? I think we've been spotted.
Then I guess we have no choice but to fight our way out. What? The alarm stopped?
Password cracking complete.
Wow, nice! You're back! And you even got through the password door.
Naturally. A mere Aurora security system is nothing to me.
BC404, you're amazing! You really must be the greatest hacker in the world!
BC404 is just a temporary code name. Just call me Gray Fox.
Welcome aboard, Gray Fox, the #1 enemy of Aurora Industries, the band of thieves that exposes corrupt corporations' sinister exploits.
When are you going to stop your awful naming habits?
Wow, how'd you know I had such a habit? Are you a crazy fan of mine? Have you been secretly watching me for a long time?
If we keep wasting time talking about such ridiculous things here, our pursuers will catch up to us.
Quit stalling. Wait till we get back to the tavern to chat.
All right, let's head out. See you at Odin's Tavern in a bit. We have to celebrate the successful operation properly. Bye-bye!
Goodbye. Wednesday.
It's not over yet. Didn't Anka invite you to meet at the tavern? If I told you there was still a chance to see Wednesday, would you be willing to leave this place? Let's go to Odin's Tavern together.
What happened? I just appeared in the middle of the sky and just started falling. I have no way. Okay. Sure. Head to Odin's Tavern. Oh, in the network. Alright. Oh god, now I remember how much of a pain it was to get here. Oh no. Why? There's no teleport that's close. Maybe this one, but I never bothered to get there. I never do any dailies here. Actually, I want to unlock this phone booth. Oh, 1.2. Alright. What am I hearing? Oh, better land soon. Running out of stamina. And... Rockin' Park. I think I'll wrap it up not long from now. I'm gonna let them have their tearful reunion. I think I'll finish up after that. Oh boy, it's been a while since I've been here. It's been a while. Okay, there we go. Is this the network?
Researcher,
Yep, it's the network version.
you're back from Kailo? Long time no see. Anka's been mentioning you every day lately.
Long time no see. I just got back.
You didn't give me a heads up before coming back, but it's just as well. We're having a gathering tonight. The person next to you.
This is...
There's something familiar about you. Let me guess. You're a Witch of Time fan, right? Hello. So, can you tell me what happened to the witch in the story? In her pursuit of truth, the witch paid a devastating price, losing all her friends, sealing away her power and memory, and losing herself in the depths of her anguish. That sounds pretty harrowing. What happened next? She kept passing judgment on herself while stuck in the labyrinth of her mind, searching for answers she could never find. Until... If this is really the ending, the author owes me emotional damages. The witch must have been lonely for so long that she'd almost forgotten the joy of being with friends. Even without her power or her memories, even if everything had been destroyed, she must keep seeking a new purpose for herself. Only then can she be called a witch. Seek a new purpose? Yes. If I were a witch, I believe I would still have many new adventures to experience, and that my story is far from over. The future holds many possibilities. Anyways, the tavern's about to open. I'm heading up to my room. Rosalind's coming to tonight's gathering, and if she sees me here, I'll get lectured again.
A while later.
Hey, researcher, you're back.
Researcher. Long time no see.
Researcher, Gray Fox said you recently went to Kailo. How was it? I'm doing well. Thanks for checking up on me. Kailo's work is done for now, so I came back to see everyone.
Yay! Dreams and reality really are opposites after all. Last night, I had a nightmare about Wednesday with no researcher. Yet in reality, the researcher is back, just in time for the party. Drinks are on me!
I don't want to miss out. Send the snacks to my room later.
Gray Fox, the nightmare I had last night was absolutely terrifying. You wouldn't believe what happened if I told you.
Hang on. She's supposed to be talking through Odie here, but she's standing right there in the background?
Buzz off. What weird dream did you have this time?
I dreamt you weren't with us in the last Aurora operation, and that we almost died. Thank goodness you showed up at the last moment. You turned the tide and saved everyone.
Oh.
I had the exact same dream. Now that I think about it, if you hadn't been there, we would have been doomed.
Oh my gosh, has our collective understanding of each other really reached the point of sharing dreams? Gray Fox, researcher, did you two have the same dream?
Nope.
No way. That dream felt so real. When I woke up, my heart was racing like it was about to jump out of my chest.
It's fine. It was just a dream, not real. We're Wednesday, partners in crime who fight side by side. I'd rather die than abandon any of you. Sometimes I wonder, if I hadn't been in your life, would you have avoided danger? Would you be happier and more at peace without knowing me?
What are you talking about? Wednesday can't exist without you, and you can't exist without Wednesday. I'm never scared of any danger. So long as my friends are here, I don't even fear death.
No, stop talking about this. Wednesday is now a law-abiding, righteous group. Especially you, Anka. You're explicitly forbidden from infiltrating anything ever again.
I know. I'm already working hard on curbing my behavior.
She has doubts.
To celebrate our reunion and the gradual return to a normal life. Everyone, drink up. Tonight, we aren't gonna go home sober.
Researcher, I just remembered. Someone's waiting for me at home. I should head back.
Is this the new friend the researcher met in Kailo? Hi, I'm Anka, the leader of Wednesday.
Is no one gonna mention the fact that she looks just like their Gray Fox?
Hi, I'm Nola. They all call me boss, but if you're not comfortable with that, just call me Nola.
Hello, I'm Roslyn, and I work at the Public Security Bureau. What's your name?
Nice to meet you all. This is an online friend I met in the Witch of Time game. She came from Kailo with the researcher.
Oh, are you one of Gray Fox's online friends? You must be really impressive. Let's add each other as friends.
I haven't had much time to log in lately. I was too obsessed with the game before, so I decided to log off for a bit to explore Kailo more.
No problem at all. If you feel like playing again, look me up through Gray Fox and add me as a friend. Have fun in Kailo.
I will.
No one's gonna bring up the fact that they dress essentially the same and they have the same voice, but she is just a bit older. Go to Macbeth Theater. Oh boy. Hooray, they got their tearful reunion, kind of. On that note, I am gonna call it here. Oh man. This game. It's gotten better over time, that's for sure. But yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. Hope y'all had fun. I know I did. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thank you to anyone watching the VOD. Thank you as always to lovely fortune tellers watching this before I stream. Alrighty, let's see who's on so I can go raid. Oh, decisions. I'm curious, is there anyone else playing this game? Any other English speakers? I'm the only English speaker who's playing this. Hang on, if I disabled the language selection and there's only 2 people on all of Twitch playing this right now. Me and someone else playing under the Spanish category. Okay, let's see, let's go look them up. Ooh, Pokemon Emerald, huh? Alright, let's go say hi. Alrighty, but yeah. Thanks once again, everyone, for stopping by. Remember to hydrate, rest up, eat tasty things, all of that good jazz, and, peace!